Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. This is BT Plays here, and today we are on the Crew 2 and we'll be testing out the new creators Concept Spruemeister SM71. I think it's called Spruemeister. It is a new Alpha GP vehicle, as you can tell, and it is the free vehicle in the motorpass as well. You get it from level 37, I think. So let's get straight into this. The price already covered. It's a free vehicle, so let's get into the not much of a customization, but you know, let's see if there's any liveries, or we can change the color or anything. But all you get from the visual parts is the caliper colors and rims you can change as well. Where are the calipers? Oh, they're there. They're right there, right in the side. We're gonna go for red like always. Let's have a look at some of the liveries, shall we? I do like the livery that's on it now. Okay, the Red Bull sort of fits. Prodigy Engineering. Right. Does look a bit like a Batmobile, to be fair. These are all pure black, and why is that blurred? That one looks alright. Not great. They're just... Yeah, I don't know. I get criticised for saying the liveries are awful, but most of the time they are pretty bad. So we're just going to go with a plain colour, but what colour? I don't know. What colour is it anyway? We're going to stick with that. Why not? We're going to stick with that. You can change vanity items. I'm not going to mess around changing the colour. All you want to see really is the performance of this vehicle. So let's get into the performance of this vehicle. And it is a 289 and has a base top speed of 211 miles per hour and at 900 horsepower as well. So let's put on some 340 parts, which is obviously the max level for Alpha GP, and let's see how these stats are looking on paper after that. So 340 parts now on. Top speed is now 270 miles per hour. It has 1025 horsepower. 0 to 60 in 2.07 seconds, quarter mile in 7.7 seconds, brake distance 60 to 0 is 18.03 yards. So this vehicle has very good stats, especially the 0 to 60. Hopefully the acceleration is really good. Hopefully the handling as well can be pretty decent, because the vehicles that have come out in this update have been fairly alright, some of them. So hopefully this can keep with the steady flow of vehicles. So we'll take it to one of the new events and we'll test it out. Yeah, I think I'm a bit colourblind. The sun was shining through the window and I thought this lime green colour was the same as the yellow. And the sun wasn't shining through in real life, it was in-game. They've made the light physics too good apparently in this game. I'm now colourblind, but never mind. I'll change it after this event. We're just here to test out the performance and see how well this vehicle does perform. And we're using the same vehicle, mate. We are using the same vehicle. Because this vehicle did come out at the start of this update. Yeah, that was not a good turn. Okay, this thing feels... It doesn't look long. Oh, okay. Wow. Wow. The handling doesn't feel the greatest so far. We are playing on Ace as well on one of the new events. Let's try and get the handling up to scratch. Let's try and get used to this, because I'm used to driving the new boys and they're pretty good, to be fair. Oh, this turn's gonna be hell. Got a little bit of help from the wall. And why did it drift there? Who knows? It's the Crew 2. Stuff happens. You don't know why it happens, but it does. I mean, so far it's fast. Look how fast we're going. Going very fast. Acceleration also feels pretty good as well. What was the top speed? 270, which is actually very good for, especially an Alpha GP vehicle. I think most of them are around 269, 268, something like that. So a little bit of a faster car. But the handling just feels very heavy. It definitely feels like one of the original Alpha GP vehicles. It doesn't feel like a new one. I'm not sure why that is. I'm not sure if they've designed all the Alpha GP vehicles the same in this update, but yeah, this one definitely doesn't feel overly impressive compared to the others. The green doesn't help. The brakes, getting used to the brakes work fine. Yeah, it's just very heavy and very clunky to turn, and it is a bit of a downside because it is the only free vehicle in this update from the motorpass. So you know, you are expecting something a bit special, but it's not the best. I'll say it's not the best. Definitely better vehicles in the Alpha GP category that you can choose in the, especially in events like this where there is a lot of tight, sharp turns, and some of the new events they have a lot more tight, sharp turns. So for them, this vehicle I just don't justify using this vehicle really. Obviously the KTM Expo, that's always going to be the greatest, but yeah, I was a bit excited to test this vehicle out because it definitely is one of the cooler looking vehicles in this update. I do like the design of the vehicle. Obviously ignore the colour scheme, but the actual design of the vehicle does look nice and slick. Definitely one of the better designs, but the performance overall wasn't the best and doesn't actually justify the design of the vehicle. So what am I going to give this vehicle out of 10, and would I use it again? I mean, I'll try and test it out again. I would try and test it out again. What am I going to rate this out of 10? Performance wise, it just wasn't up there. I think all of the other vehicles that came out in this update are much better than this vehicle, and I would rather use any one of the new vehicles than this vehicle. I think this is the worst one, but I could be wrong. What am I going to give it out of 10? I'm going to give this vehicle, it's free, you don't really get free stuff often, so because of that I have to weigh that into account. I'm going to give it a 6.7 out of 10. 6.7 out of 10. It's not the worst vehicle in the world. You can definitely probably get used to the handling. It just feels like the old handling that the Alpha GP vehicles had. The old ones, like the RB14, I think it was, all them ones back in the day. That's what it feels like. It doesn't feel agile at all. It feels very clunky. So if you like your clunky F1 vehicles in this game, then here's another one for you. But personally for me, it's just not efficient in events. So yeah, I think a 6.7 is fair. And obviously, if you have used this vehicle and disagree with me, tell me what you think of it down below in the comment section. And while you're down there, don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new. And I will see you in the next video.